Okay, it's Roxie Digital from Ladies Night, each and every Friday night, 7 to 10 p.m. And welcome to the Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. Right in front of me is the beautiful Angela Gibbs of Black Beauty Bar in Long Island. I'm hyped because that's my hometown. Strong Island is like I like to call it. Elmont is
Oh,
where I was
really?
raised. So I'm glad to have a local Black woman entrepreneur here to
Yes,
represent for
yes,
beauty. I'm calling tonight Beauty's Night because we are, focusing on our women and beautifying each other and
yes.
really focusing on how beautiful we are, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's natural or not.
Right.
Now, Black Beauty Bar, could you tell us about it? Tell us about yourself and tell us about Black Beauty Bar and why you started it.
Well, my name is Angela Gibbs. I'm the CEO of Black Beauty Bar. When I thought of Black Beauty Bar, it was really born out of the idea that every woman deserves to be celebrated regardless of their ethnicity, their age, or their skin tone. So when I think of the color black, for me, it represents strength, beauty, and power. And this is all the qualities that I see in the women that I serve. So when I established Black Beauty Bar, it was to create that safe, warm environment so those women could be celebrated.
Gosh, I love that. What is your definition of beauty?
My definition of beauty, oh, she's hitting me with the hard questions.
More specifically, Black beauty.
Black beauty. Well, I'm a brown girl. And I really do credit my grandmother and my mother for just bringing me up in a way where I feel proud for who I am and my ethnicity. In terms of Black beauty, it really represents all of those women who are from diverse backgrounds, diverse cultures and ethnicities, who come in different shades and tones, and who really need to feel empowered. You know, we're working moms, we're retirees, we're stay-at-home moms. We're doing all the things that any man, I mean, at least my husband, would fall to the ground doing, but we are really representative of the strength that comes with doing it all. And Black Beauty Bar really represents all those women, as I mentioned before, who are strong, who are powerful, who are fierce. So that's my definition of being Black and beautiful.
Recently, LeBron James had put a post up on Instagram praising Black women, as we are doing right now, and he got a lot of flack from white people. What do you think that there is an oversaturation of our current atmosphere or our community focusing so heavily on uplifting Black women and telling them they're queens and praising them?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you know, every ethnicity, every nationality has a room to be celebrated. And when we look at Black women, it's not a bad thing to say that we are incredible and we are strong and we are powerful. When you focus on a Black woman, in a sense, they're saying, well, aren't there other women that are powerful and strong and should be celebrated? Absolutely. But it's the diversity of all of these different cultures that all should be celebrated. So when he says, I'm proud, you know, in a sense of a Black woman, that's because he has a Black woman as a wife. You know, that's someone that he's very proud of and has standing by his side and has been standing by his side for a very long time. Right. So what we need to focus on is the diversity of the women that are out there and all the different cultural backgrounds that all, I would say, they all come together to make this world so beautiful.
I'm glad that you touched on all the women and getting in touch with ourselves and stuff like that, because we are literally in the midst of an evolution where, we've gone from the long weaves to now Black women are embracing being natural and having natural curls and natural hair and wearing protective styles. So what do you think about the evolution of us beautifying ourselves, and how does that impact your business?
Well, I love it. I mean, my father, for many years before he passed, he walked around with a huge afro. And he was very keen on me not putting any chemicals in my hair for a very long time. With that being said, my first start in beauty was actually working for Kamet Kinks. And Kamet Kinks, yes.
Fun fact.
They are a beautiful and warm salon. It's ran by a new Prestonia, and I was able to work side by side with some incredible hairstylists who celebrated and really focused on natural hair and just feeling beautiful in your own skin. So when I started working there, my hair was shaved off. I had different styles. I did everything, and so I know and I love the freedom that comes with embracing your beauty. That means that it doesn't matter what style you have on, you still look and feel beautiful.
I love that you said that because it's important for us to not only, yes, look beautiful on the outside, but you got to feel beautiful
Oh,
on the
absolutely.
inside, right? So you have Black Beauty Bar out in Freeport, Long Island. How do you want women to feel when they come into your beauty bar and when they leave?
Well, in the beginning, and I'm sure we'll get more deeply into this conversation, but when clients come to me, I realize that my artistry is a tool to help them to be uplifted and to be celebrated. When they come into me, they're nervous, they're excited. And my first focus is to make them feel safe. It's very important that when a client picks me as an artist, that they trust me. So they've already done the deep dive. They looked for me. They've been referred by their family, friends, past clients. And so when they come in, they're looking for an experience, and I'm going to give them one. So that's step number one. As far as leaving, I like to see my clients as my girlfriends. You know, of course, I'm providing a service, and I want to make sure that the quality of the service meets their expectations. But for the most part, they're there to have fun, to receive a treatment that's going to make them feel more beautiful than they started off with. So as far as I'm concerned, my vices, what I use, whether it be permanent makeup or eyelash extensions, is what I use to help restore and revitalize them in a sense of it's going to increase their confidence, it's going to enhance their beauty. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm already loving them and digging them before they walk through the door. The minute we come in, we're hugging. Why? Because I'm breaking the ice, right? And I'm giving them all the information that they need to know before they start the service and during the service and before they leave. So they are more informed than what they began with, right? So it's all about providing that exceptional service that's required, especially when you're making a hefty investment.
Spoken like a true businesswoman who does it for the culture. Let me tell you, are you there on site at Black Beauty Bar every day?
Not every day. I do go by appointment. I am a mompreneur, so I'm balancing work and business. But for the most part, I do have flexibility. I am primarily in Freeport, but I will be reopening the site in Brooklyn, so that will allow all the Brooklynites.
Yes.
I love those women.
Yes, I'm so glad you said Brooklyn. You probably just piqued, like everybody's ears just popped up and was like, did she say Brooklyn? What part?
Yep,
Please tell us where in
absolutely.
Brooklyn. I love Long Island because I'm Long Island raised,
Yes.
but I was also Brooklyn born.
Oh.
So you're hitting both sides for me. So where
Yes.
in Brooklyn will you be
So
opening?
we're actually in downtown Brooklyn on Livingston Street. It's about 10 minutes away from
I
the
know
Barclays
exactly
Center.
where that is. She made sure she was by the Barclays, and she was like, look, let me get you right for the concert across the street.
Make a right and a left,
Right.
you know. But I really love the energy of Brooklyn. And it's funny, I wasn't born or raised in Brooklyn, but my mother, her roots are from Brooklyn. And so I've come to love Brooklyn, and the women that come from that area, they are strong. Let me tell you, they come in, they know what they want, but they're also fun. You know, it's definitely a sisterhood. There hasn't been one time where I'm not walking down the street and I'm engaged in some conversation with somebody I don't know.
Right.
And it's, I really, really love the fact that I'm able to provide this service in Brooklyn.
They are probably the epitome of Black Beauty Bar.
Yes.
So it's perfect. Okay, so I have to bring this up because it is true. We have seen many beauty bars in and around New York City. There's even a show highlighting a beauty bar right here in New York City in Washington Heights area. How do you compete and convince people to let them know Black Beauty Bar in Freeport, Long Island is where it's at?
Well, let me tell you something.
When a woman starts a sentence off with "let me tell you something," it's going to be a read.
Yes.
Let's do this.
So, first of all, I I get this compliment all the time, and I don't know if I should be, I take it in between, where I should be proud and at the same time, I'm a little bit lost. And I'll take you where I'm coming from. So when I get a call and they say, is this Angela Gibbs? Yes. Is this Black Beauty Bar? Yes. Well, I've been looking for someone that looks like me, that does what you do. And I love everything about you. You're professional, you have excellent reviews, the quality of your service is there. When I get onto your website or I speak to you, you give me all the information that I need in order for me to make an informed decision. When a client picks me as their artist, I feel honored. That person is for me. There are plenty of beauty bars out there, all providing exceptional services. But Black Beauty Bar, which is Angela Gibbs, there's only one Black Beauty Bar, and there's only one Angela Gibbs. So when a client comes to me, I want them to know that they're going to be given all of the services or the bells and whistles that they've been told either by what they've read or what they've heard. And I'm delivering each and every time. If there's something that's happening, even if I'm having an issue, I'm troubleshooting that issue because the client is the most important asset to my business. So with that being said, when you pick Black Beauty Bar, all the things that I mentioned in the beginning of this interview, whether it be focused on powerful, strong, fierceness, those qualities that I'm telling you are my ideal client. So if you're looking for that level of quality and service, that is why you're picking Black Beauty Bar. I've invested in myself. I took a huge leap from corporate America to be here. This is my dream. This is what I'm doing every day. And the gratification that I receive and being able to be there for the client in the way that I am is something that cannot be quantified in terms of dollars. I truly love what I do, you know, and I continue to stay on top of my education experience to provide that quality of service. So being here is a blessing. So when a client comes to me, especially Black Beauty Bar, they're going to get everything that they want and need. And if they make the decision to come to me, it means that they are the right client for me.
Oh, I love that. She's so personalized.
Thank you.
If you're the one for Black Beauty Bar, you're the one. It's their decision, their choice.
Yes.
So it's widely known that hair salons, barbershops, the culture is one, you know, that provides us, like you said, a safe community space where we go and chill, we vent.
Why do I know where you're going?
Right. I did. That's why I had to ask you. And make and maintain close relationships. Does Black Beauty Bar foster this same atmosphere, or is it just a spot to stop by and get what you need and bounce?
No. I think that what stands out from my services from the beginning is that you're making an investment. And I'm going to tell you why you're making an investment. Because everything that I do is with the most highest quality possible. So my products, my services, the environment that you're getting from end to end, it's an investment, right? We've seen, unfortunately, I didn't know if you were going to mention it, but I did see some melee happening at a nail salon.
Girl, I was going to ask you that next. I was going to ask you that next, seriously.
And I could not believe my eyes because there's always a way to handle a situation, regardless of whether or not a client decides to pay, not pay. I mean, the client has the right to express their displeasure, right? Not really the right to walk out without paying for a service. Right. But with that being said, understanding what the issue is and finding a remedy is most important so that when they walk out the door, even if what they received wasn't what they anticipated, they know that there's an action plan to fix it. So that is most important. I don't condone violence. I don't condone putting your hands on anyone. And that is particularly in the work environment. So with that being said, I think it's really important that when a client comes in, that they're given that level of service that they're looking for. And I say that constantly because, you know, I think growing up, the beauty of all of these beautiful businesses that are growing throughout, you know, New York and throughout the world is that I think in my community, unfortunately, there was more of a focus on a certain type of nail salon or a type of business that was only ran by a certain group of people. And there are very talented artists out there that provide excellent service, right? So I didn't mean to go off on that whole nail salon thing.
Cool.
But it
I'm
really,
getting all the opinions I can on that specific, especially at you as a business owner,
Right.
as an African American female business owner, and for it to be one of our own that was attacked so
Yes.
viciously,
Yes.
you know, and that brings back to why we have to build our communities and have our own so
Agreed.
that we know that we have to treat each other with respect. So you come to a place where you feel safe and you know what the service is, and you know you're held to the highest regard.
Right.
So I love that you have those standards and goals about you, because my next question, which will be my last, is where do you see Black Beauty Bar in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, my whole focus, my immediate goal is to normalize the discussion or even the approach towards permanent makeup. That is my core service. I do eyelash extensions, but permanent makeup is something that in a much larger community, be it the organizations that I'm in or the kind of groups that I move in, where African American women have this thought process because they're not as educated on skincare as to what they can and cannot do. So my immediate focus is to normalize the conversation around permanent makeup, giving the platform for not just only Black Beauty Bar, but for other artists out there that are trying to open those doors for permanent makeup to be a solution for those who need it. So my immediate goal for Black Beauty Bar is to continue to build awareness around the services that we provide and how it can help increase your confidence and enhance your look. There are a lot of services out there, and it's just not microblading. We talked about microblading, you know, in a sense of very lightly, but there's other services that I'm really quite proud of, which is areola repigmentation, and that's actually recreating the nipple tattoos for those that have gone through breast reconstruction. So that is something that's really huge for me. It's my labor of love. That's how I give back, and it's a service that a lot of people, especially clients that go through cancer, they don't think about it because they're just trying to survive. But once they have survived, they think that they need to walk around with those scars, and they don't necessarily have to do that. There are solutions for it. So for the next 5 or 10 years, I expect to continue to build awareness, increase my business, and then also be able to, in the future, have that vision to be able to provide the service to many more people, whether it be just New York City or New York or around the world.
Okay, girl. Miss Gibbs on her boss-ish. I love it. Before you tell our audience and our listeners where we can find you, where we can indulge in these services, I want to play 2 little games with you. Is that cool? She rolling her eyes. It's going to be fun. I'm all about laughing and enjoying the moment. It's ladies' night.
Let's
Ladies'
have fun.
night is an experience.
Yes.
So let's play the first one, and then I'll save the next one for last. Ghetto Jeopardy is what we like to play here. There are several categories, but I kept it pretty general for you. This is basically just questions. If you do it for the culture like I know you do, I know you know the answer. So are you ready?
No, I guess I am.
You have no choice. I have you like in your own little box right now. So the first question. Oh Lord, I feel so bad. Every Black girl in the hood thinks they have this, but they don't.
Wow. Oh no, this is bad. Is this being recorded? Okay.
Just throw out a guess.
Can I keep it clean? Okay, so
What's your guess?
my guess, and I probably are wrong by this, but this is horrible. I'm gonna say a booty.
Her answer is booty. It is what are edges for $500.
That is horrible. See, that's why I'm not messing with you.
Okay, Angela, let's keep it moving. Okay, First Lady Melania Trump recently gave LeBron James a compliment about him opening up the Promise School for his community, while her husband threw shade. What did she want from James that her husband gave her first initially, but no longer trumps their relationship?
Jesus. Where do you come up with these questions?
Girl, I told you I tailored it just for you.
Oh my God.
You want to hear the question over again?
Yeah.
First Lady Melania Trump recently gave LeBron James a compliment about him opening up the first promise school for his community.
Okay.
While her husband threw some shade. What did she want from LeBron James that her husband gave her initially, but no longer trumps their relationship?
Oh, so many foul things are coming to mind.
Say it. Say it.
Oh
We're doing it for the culture. Say it.
Okay, doing it for the culture, keeping it clean. I don't. Okay. Oh my God.
Just throw it out. Throw it out. Come on.
Doing it. That even. Oh no, this is so foul.
I can't play these games with goody two shoes.
I know.
Come
I'm
on,
like, this
go
is
ahead.
bad. I'm like, I don't know. Well, she definitely has the money still. Maybe written in the prenup, but
5,
I don't know. I'm
4,
gonna leave that one alone.
3, 2. What is the D? For 200.
I thought of that, but I'm trying to.
I told you, just say the answers.
Oh, dang on.
This is a fun environment.
That's why he's so aggressive.
Right. All right, next question. You ready?
Yes.
She can be your hairstylist, best friend, or chick that simply got you in your feelings, according to Drake.
Oh my God, she can't play this game with me. This is horrible. According to Drake.
So you know you have to answer it as a question. So who is?
Who is? Okay, we should start it off with
So
that.
she can be your hairstylist, your best friend, or a chick that simply got you in your feelings.
I don't know.
According to Drake. I just gave you like a huge hint in the last part of the question.
Okay, last time.
She's got you in your feelings, according to Drake.
Who is? You're in your feelings?
What's the name in the song?
Oh crap. In your feelings? Who is in your feelings?
Hey, let's sing it for her.
Oh God.
Do you love me? Are you riding? What's the girl's name when in the beginning? Who is Kiki?
Who is Kiki?
Oh
and
my
you know
gosh.
what? I should know this because I've been watching this video from this dentist. I don't know if you see that.
Oh yeah, I did see it.
Oh no,
he
this is
did
so hard.
he did the dance really well.
Yeah, I was focused on. I listened to the dance. You see,
actually
I'm all
was focused
messed
on
up.
why he was dancing and not fixing
Well,
someone's teeth.
well, okay. So that came out all wrong. So let me just say it right. And Lord knows my husband will probably see this, but I wasn't listening to the song per se. I was focusing on the person that was dancing. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, if you were my dentist, I would have lost my mind.
Angela, you saying all this, but you can't tell me it's the D?
I know.
I can't. One more for you.
Okay.
One more.
Oh no.
She holds a high standard of beauty, although some question if it's natural. Regardless of her questionable status, sis definitely rides for us and does it for the culture, vulture style. Okay, K. Who is she?
My gosh. This,
I gave you 2 hints.
you're not talking about the Queen Bee, are you? No.
Is that your final answer?
No.
I'll read it one more time.
Okay.
She holds a high standard of
This is
beauty.
horrible.
Although some question if it's natural, regardless of her questionable status, sis definitely rides for us and does it for the culture. Vulture style, that is. Okay, KK?
Okay, KK.
Say
Who
it.
is Kim Kardashian?
Yay! She got it!
Oh my gosh.
And that has been our edition of
This
Ghetto
is
Jeopardy.
horrible. Oh
with
my God.
Angela Gibbs.
You were bad.
I know.
Oh my God. Scratch this clean image, I guess. Oh my God.
Okay, let's get to the next part. We have a really popular feature of the show called Question of the Night. Where we pose a question in the night and everybody can call in and answer any time of the night. So we did a special bonus question for you since we're focusing on beauty tonight. And your question is, do you wear your hair in a specific way so that you attract a certain kind of man or group of friends?
Oh, heck no. As far as I'm concerned, my hair doesn't make who I am, you know? So I mean, we talked about how I cut off all my hair. I've done it plenty of times. This is a short style. It has gotten shorter, you know? I like it long. You know, it really depends on how I'm feeling or how freaky I'm feeling that day. You know, as far as I'm concerned, my hair only enhances my overall look. So, but I will say I do speak with my hair. Like if I want to lighten it, you know, if I want to have a bright colors, if I want it to be black or brown, I mean, I think it really accentuates the whole package. So, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter to me if I'm wearing my hair short, if I'm wearing it long. Hair doesn't define me. I grew up in a household, which is, you know, part of the reason why I went into beauty, where my grandmother used to wrap her hair. She walked around with head wraps. And, you know, she was also a minister, and she held that really defined and unique look. And so part of that was not only because she used to wear wigs and everything, but she suffered from alopecia. So it wasn't throughout her entire hair, but it was around her hairline. And she was wearing wigs and doing different styles, and then she evolved to wearing a wrap. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, hair doesn't make or break you. It's you. You have to lead with that inner confidence and that inner beauty, and everything else will manifest itself from there.
It was great having you, Angela. Thank you so much. From Black Beauty Bar in Freeport, Long Island, please tell them where they can find you on social media, your website, and of course, tell them where they can go and check out Black Beauty Bar.
Yes, so Black Beauty Bar is located within the Cosmetic Laser and Dental Studio. They have 2 locations, one in Freeport on North Ocean Avenue, also in downtown Brooklyn, which is about 10 minutes from the Barclays Center. You can also find more information about services, or if you're looking to have a phone consultation with me, you can go onto our website, which is www.blackbeautybar.com. You can contact us at 516-939-4752, or you can follow us on Facebook at Black Beauty Bar LLC.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You will be seeing me at Black Beauty Bar in Long Island.
You better
my
come.
Next appointment for my eyebrows.
Yes.
And getting these lashes
Absolutely.
snatched.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see you soon again, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.